Well, hello and good evening to all of you. Unfortunately, it appears that the weather hasn't quite read the script here. There has been a dreadful downpour from well before the moment the turnstiles opened, and there is considerable concern on the faces of the officials. We think it's going to be okay. Clearly, the pitch will be slippery. It'll be a challenge for those who have to officiate, never mind those who have to play. They know they are not going to be in for an easy game. But the crowd is all in, and the match, I'm delighted to be able to say, will go ahead. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. There are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, in the normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I would say Jan Vertonghen. Whether it be at centre-back, full-back or wing-back, he's comfortable on the ball and likes to step up the pitch and take the odd risk.
Has a hit! Meunier. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Immobile. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Mertens. Now it's Lukaku. And here's Immobile. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Oh, good. Immobile hits it! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Tielemans. Carrasco. Meunier. Italy applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Looking for a decent ball in. Berardi demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten.
Hazard never really looked sure of what he was doing, and by holding on to it for so long, he duly lost it.
Locatelli. And it's Insigne. Immobile has been found. Shot at goal! Ferreira Carrasco. Hoists it forward. Now it's Carrasco. Torgan Hazard. So who's he picking out? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Italy do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Insigne. Immobile. Oh, shooting chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
And that's a throw. All the way back, and they start again. Bonucci. Jorginho. Locatelli tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, too much weight on that. Keeper's got good distance on that. And here's Immobile. Now it's Insigne. Lukaku. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. And it's Carrasco. And it's played forward. Berardi. Berardi goes looking. Now it's Insigne. Immobile. Has a pop! It's anyone's ball. Ferreira Carrasco. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Vertonghen. And it's Meunier. Mertens. There's the whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. The midway point of the game.
Italy really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Italy can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've
Up for the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ferreira Carrasco certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Locatelli. Spinazzola. Lorenzo Insigne. And here's Immobile. Out to the right. Berardi. Jorginho. That's a good ball to find him. It's Immobile! Dendoncker. De Bruyne. Alderweireld. Alderweireld switches it towards the other side. Tielemans with a long pass. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Locatelli. Immobile looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, if there's any ball watching, Peter, this fella will run off the back of defences, so he has to be dealt with like this.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. He could be in here. Goes for goal! Oh, bang on target. Locatelli. Forward it goes. And it's Insigne. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. And here's Berardi. Locatelli. Over to the left. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
Keeper sends it forward. De Bruyne. Torgan Hazard. And they've been caught out here. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot him was ghastly defence.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, I had a feeling this was coming. Still, there's a fair bit of time if you're going to think about defending it now.
Bonucci. Tries to get it forward quickly. Immobile. Good clearance and very necessary. And here's Insigne, Locatelli. Locatelli. Spinazzola. And here's Insigne. Locatelli. Jorginho. Locatelli. Bonucci. And it's played forward.
Italy are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Meunier. And it's De Bruyne. He's got away.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Alderweireld gets into the right position to intercept. Hazard.
Belgium can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think. Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
And here's Locatelli.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Played out to the right. He's left his man. He's got the ball, and the finish! Managed to get it away. And time is up. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So that's got things underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Toby Alderweireld. He's rock solid at the back, Peter, with all the physical and technical attributes you'd look for in a centre-half. What's more, he can really pick out a pass too. He loves a diagonal, so opposition defences just can't switch off.
Yeah, I must agree, especially in view of his ability to lead and organise the defence. Immobile. Torreira Carrasco. And it's Mertens.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
And here's Berardi. Hoists it forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Alderweireld. Meunier. And here's Carrasco. Torgan Hazard. Torgan Hazard with the cross. And he's got his range wrong there. And it's played forward. Now it's Immobile. Berardi. Italy seeing a lot of the ball early on, but can they make it tell? Immobile hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Immobile certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Dendoncker. And it's Berardi. Now it's Immobile. Berardi finds himself offside. Courtois sends that a long way. Locatelli. Forward it goes. Immobile. Italy have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Chance to shoot. Locatelli! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Italy really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, that is lovely footwork. And here's Berardi. Immobile. What a ball this has turned out to be. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. And it's Meunier. Good idea, just poorly executed. Bonucci. Out to the left it goes. Spinazzola. Jorginho. Jorginho plays it forward. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Courtois gets it upfield. Berardi. Berardi plotting from out on the right-hand side. It's Berardi! He's done very well to get to that.
Berardi really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Mertens. Meunier. Tielemans. Jorginho gets his foot in there. Jorginho brings the ball forward. Courtois deals with it effortlessly. Meunier. Vertonghen. Pereira Carrasco. Mertens. And the half-time whistle goes. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Italy can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Insigne. Chiellini. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Berardi. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Dendoncker. Locatelli. And they've been caught out here. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's Immobile. And it's Insigne. Spinazzola. And here's Locatelli. Immobile! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Gets up to head it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Locatelli. Played back in. And here's Immobile. Shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Tielemans. Berardi with a good steal, well played. Lorenzo Insigne. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Bonucci. Locatelli. Spinazzola. And it's Insigne. Locatelli. Spinazzola. And here's Insigne. Locatelli. Jorginho. Locatelli. Over to the left. Here's Immobile. Oh, shooting chance! Dendonka. Lukaku. Now it's Carrasco. Torgan Hazard. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Immobile. Immobile is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, he's an elusive customer. He can get between the lines and behind them, so he must be more closely marshalled like that. Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Insigne goes looking. Immobile is flagged offside. Belgium making another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Vertonghen. And here's Hazard. De Bruyne. Shapes to shoot! Back of the net! Finally the breakthrough! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Belgium break the deadlock.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
And it's Insigne. And here's Immobile. It's anyone's ball. Jorginho plays it out to the wing. And here's Insigne. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Spinazzola gets flagged offside.
Well, they're being cut out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science.
Denier. Vertonghen. Tielemans. Hazard gets it out to the wing, looks to thread it through.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Two minutes to be added on. Berardi. What a throw in. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Lukaku. He's got away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it ends 1-0, an enthralling game and an agonisingly narrow defeat. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
It's a poor result. They offered very little goal threat, and it's the kind of unproductive performance that can drain confidence pretty quickly. At the business end, they just can't close a deal.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.